Hi, this is Warren from Social Scavenger. In this demo, we're just going to walk through how moderating content in your game works. So moderation works at all kinds of different levels. Some brands have public games running and they need constant moderation. Other people just need a way to clean up content if something slips by or something embarrassing goes up that they want to remove. So either way, this is going to show you how you get that done, how you set up your game to make that work for you. It's going to be really quick. We should get done it in about 5 minutes and see all the options. So over here on my iPhone, I could have an iPhone and Android, or you could download the mobile version of our game on any phone. I'm just going to open up the Social Scavenger app. So I'm going to open up the app, I'm going to switch games, and I'm going to join the sample game. So here we are joining the sample game, it's downloading the content, I'm inside a game. So now I'm a player, I'm going to go in and I'm going to submit some content. So there's various challenges I can do. Over here as administrator, I would have created that game. So I'm going to go into the My Game section of app.socialscavenger.com. You've already created a game, so you've probably already seen this part. If not, feel free to create a test game and give it a try. So now I can see the sample game, I can see my description, etc. I'm going to pop into the settings to see how have we set this game up for moderation. So if I scroll down into the advanced settings down here, I'm going to see that I've set up under moderation a reviewer. This is an email address, submissions@socialscavenger.com. So every time a photo, a video, any submission is sent into this game, this email address is going to get an email specific to that challenge. It's going to give the photo, it's going to let me approve it, reject it, do all the great things you can do when you're approving content, bonus points, all this kind of stuff. So that's great. Maybe I didn't want to do that. Maybe I don't want to be looking in my email. Maybe I'm moderating it online right here on the microsite. So for that, we set our moderation to either none, which wouldn't be a good example of how to show you how moderation works. So it's either post-stream or pre-stream. So post-stream is how you should set this up 99% of the time. If you're not setting up post-stream, you should have a good reason why. So what post-stream means is content is going to go into the live stream, which is right here. It's going to be approved into the live stream. The people are going to earn points, and then I can moderate it post that happening. If I set it to pre-stream, what I'm saying is before the content goes live, before people earn points, I'm going to have to moderate it and give it the okay. What that's going to do is it's going to either slow up your game because people are going to be waiting for you to approve content, or you're just going to have quite a few people approving content. Big brands do this, they'll hire us, or they'll have people doing it themselves, and it's totally something you can do. But just to keep the game flow going, and the reality is almost all the content that comes through is great content, creative content. Sometimes it's just they've done it wrong and you're going to reject it. Sometimes it might be inappropriate depending on your feelings of inappropriateness, and you can decide that all on your own. So post-stream means here I go, I'm going to go in, I'm going to do a challenge. We're going to do the POW headshot. This is a sticker challenge. We're going to do a selfie, getting punched with this thing, and we're going to post that. And we're not going to share that right now. So that goes through, that gets uploaded into the game, great. So what's happened now is we've set this to post stream, so it means this content's going to have made it into the stream. So there it is, and I say, oh, I don't like that. Someone had a problem with it. So in my game center, right here, up on the right, I've got this thing called approvals. I can go into the approvals section, I can see that content, and I can hit reject. I can send the player a message, or I can simply just hit reject. I'm going to hit reject. What's going to happen now is the game builder is going to show me the name of the person who rejected it, in which case it was me, Warren. And so if I've got multiple people looking at this, we can see, oh, that's already been rejected by Warren. So what's going to happen is I'm going to have the ability to redo the challenge, but when we go to the live stream, we can see it's gone. You can see this is a different one that I just did a minute ago. So it works as simple as that. If we set it to pre-stream, like we talked about, what would happen is it never would have showed up in that stream. We would have seen it in the approval center. We would have had to pre-approve it. So we would have come in here to the approval center and we'd have actually had to have hit approve instead of reject. When we do that, we could give it bonus points, etc. But then we're going to say, okay, that photo's okay. So you can bounce back and forth between the two. Obviously, that's not a common thing you're going to do. But that's the basis of how moderating your game works. You can also do it via email if you want to go into your email. It's another way to do it. So again, it's down here under moderation. It's post-stream, pre-stream, or none. We recommend post-stream. Even if you're not going to want to moderate the content, it gives you a chance to later go look at it. Another way to do it on your phone is if you don't want to do it by email, these screens are totally responsive. So what that means is if I were looking at this on my phone, it would look a little bit more like this. And I could still come in, I could still click accept, reject. Or if you're doing a white label with us, there's a concept of doing featured games. So that's it. So I hope that makes sense for everybody. If you have any more questions about moderation, feel free to get in touch. info@socialscavenger.com. Thanks.